Hey folks, this is Shantrin here, and today we're going to be taking a look at how I killed the Spider Matriarch solo without taking any points of actual damage. It's a challenge run I'm doing. The build I'm using is a level 2 Sport Druid, level 2 Warlock. I have another version of it up on my channel. You can check that out if interested. Let's just get into it now. So the first thing I do here is that I start off by summoning a Flaming Sphere. This is supposed to help me with the spiderlings and also help me to trigger the Gossamer Tomb. It's immune to the ability. Then I tried to sneak up on it, but unfortunately it spots me as it turns around. I was not being careful enough, so we did not get our surprise, which is not a great start to the fight. At least it moves on to some webbing over here after summoning the little spiderlings. As you can see, we have armor class 23 here. And that's gonna help me with a lot of the small guys so I don't take damage from them. I dip for the fire, and then I just need to find a position where I can shoot the spider web at on to bring it down to earth and give it some full damage. The medium spiders, or whatever you want to call them, don't have too great a chance of hitting me, but they of course do have a shot at it, so let's not trigger too many of those attacks of opportunity if possible. We just had to there. So I am splitting out the potion here because I'm considering doing the potion trick. I decide against it because I don't have any attacks back left at this turn. And then I'm quite certain I actually end up skipping the turn here and not using my halo at all, which is obviously a mistake. I should have used it on the medium spider right next to me. There's no reason not to do that. I just simply forget. So great start, no surprise. I think I was a little addled by that and worried that I was going to lose the run here. Go with the Flaming Sphere, just close enough. It will always deal a little bit of damage. The small guys basically cannot hurt me. They only hit me on 20s, and on top of that, we have resistance to all sorts of damage, and even subtract 1 extra point of piercing damage when they get in. And their basic damage is only 1d4 minus 1. If they hit with the poison, we are also resistant to that, and have advantage on saves against it. Once again, the Matriarch is in webbing, so what I'm supposed to do here is to go and try and shoot the webbing. It should be possible to find a position to shoot it from. It's not that far off. Using the offhand shot, I think, I don't need too much damage to kill these webs. As long as I've dipped in fire, there's a very good chance that I shoot them down, and it deals her a lot of damage. I think she is now below her 50% health track, so I'm gonna be using a lot of time here to try and see whether or not there's any way that I can get an attack in on her. But there is not. I cannot reach her from the position I'm in, and I cannot get to a position where I can reach her. I think I considered lobbing a bomb at her at some point, probably in a second, and decide against it. Yeah, here we go. The reason I don't do this now is that she's only going to get resistant to physical damage, and the bomb is not physical, so we might as well just use that later instead. At this point, I come to the conclusion that if I can find a speed potion and haste myself somehow, I should be able to get to a position where I can shoot her and also get in 2 shots, so that would be awesome. Unfortunately, it seems that I do not have any speed potions left. That's bad preparation, but we're just going to have to do without them. Just going to fast forward a little bit here to get through all of my thinking. Good. The way I moved out here after moving in was a little bad. I think I was trying still to see if it was at all possible to get that in there. It's not. So down with the healing potion, and there we go with the bless. Oh, it's great. We also get the dipped in poison, unfortunately, because I did not remove my necklace before this, which I absolutely should have. At least these are not immune to poison. They are just resistant, so they can still take a little bit of the poison damage. Moving the ball of fire, whatever it's called, out onto the weapon to break the weapon here. Otherwise, the big guy would be able to teleport up onto it. The big girl, I guess, and deal a lot of damage to me. It's also gonna tank the small ones, which is less important. I should be in a position where I'm not getting into trouble. As you can see, I don't fall down there. I wouldn't have minded her going over here and attacking that. She should not be able to get to me, but the fact that she's running under there, just dashing to try and get to me, is absolutely awesome. I'm considering dipping in fire here because I overrode it before with the bless, but I think it's better to have the bonus action shot instead. And now we just try to snap off these. I have Bloodlust Potion, as you can see, giving me extra attacks whenever I kill something. It's also supposed to give me extra temporary hit points, but because of a weird interaction with False Life from Fiendish Vigor, it does not. As you can see, I have here the Fiendish Vigor buff on in the long line of buffs I have there. Now that the fireball, all it's doing is just killing these guys, I'm trying to move it into a position so Flaming Aura is on for both of them. The Face Spider Matriarch is going to get the X there. I I think I'm lucky that it couldn't get to them. And it also allows me to get in a shot or two from up here. Dipping for fire once again, because I have to do that all the damn time, which is annoying because of the necklace. Should definitely have removed that first. 60% chance is not great. I also forgot to do this in the correct order here. I should most definitely have done that first, then dipped, and then shot. So I'd have the bless for the shot. Going to deal a little bit of damage to the queen. We might as well get it as low as possible. The fact that this one teleports away all the time is a little annoying. I've only done it once so far, but still. The small ones are not a problem. They are... yeah, the Flaming Sphere can handle them quite well. As you can see there, it used the Gossamer Tomb on the fireball. It would also be in a position where it wouldn't have line of sight to me in this case, so it wouldn't matter anyways, but it's nice to show that it actually works. Missing here is not good. I'm shooting the little guy just to get my action back instead of, because my primary attack deals a little more damage. And we might as well kill as many of them as possible. Moving up and using Halo Spores in that there just to get a little more damage in. We wouldn't be able to get it in on the big guy, unfortunately. I think my plan there was to move up to maybe get an attack of opportunity or something silly, but we wouldn't be able to do that, so that was bad. The double shot here is probably the worst position I've been in so far. And now we're gonna do a little trick here that I'm low-key proud of. Place the bleed bulb off to the side so that it only hits the big guy. Break it with Halo of Spores. I'm just testing whether or not I would be able to knock it back. The reason we do this is to give it disadvantage on Constitution saves, and now we can Thunderwave it, and it has disadvantage. So the chance of this succeeding is around 75%. Which is a lot better than just going straight up and having your, I think, 50-ish% chance of making that succeed. And as you can see, it's quite low now, and I should be able to kill it. Chance for the kill shot here is only 60%, and it's not even absolutely certain to kill her if it hits. So I choose to go for the bomb instead, because we would not want another turn of it trying to hit me twice. We still have the medium spider left, but it's not really in a position where it's gonna deal that much damage, I say, just as it's just about to kill me. As you can see, a hard cast falls life there, just because the chance that it's gonna get through that is not as good. I could just have shot it, but there's no reason to take any chances. There's no real threat back in the fight at this point. So that's it, and I can even pick up the stuff that I have lying around. So no speed, no stealth shenanigans, just utilizing the power of the build. Thank you for joining, if you have been. I've been Shandron, and you've most definitely been awesome. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff, and bye-bye.